Dude, seriously. You need to move. Like, hello, Leos, and thanks for coming in for your January reading. I'm doing things a little differently this month because we're going into 2026, and I want to give you a little look ahead. It's just a short one, but it's going to show you the theme of 2026, the challenges you might be facing, and your future opportunities or gifts. Wow. Let's start with the theme. The Star in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now I know you're seeing all those reversals and you're like, shit, Rebecca. Fuck, that's my theme. But actually, there's a shift in perspective here. The theme for 2026, when I'm talking to my Leos, I'm also a Leo, is that there may have been an old mindset or an old dream, an old wish. You may have been doing things the same way, thinking that you're trying to manifest abundance and prosperity, but you're still doing it with the old scarcity mindset. You're kind of trying to move out and be healed and grounded, but we're still holding on to that feeling of lack. So the theme of 2026 is removing those old feelings of lack, knowing that if we want something different, we're going to have to do something different. If you do what you always did, you're going to get what you always got. Basically, that's the theme for 2026, because we're learning that old wishes come with old mindsets. We may be trying to create something that we've said we've always wanted in 2026. However, we're trying to do it the same old way we did it before. And so we're really being challenged to think outside of the box. So the challenge, Leo, is the Hierophant in reverse, the Nine of Wands, and the Star. Even the challenge isn't a real challenge, but it's expecting us to kind of look at the traditional roles we carried, the rules that we walked by or we lived by, and we're kind of healing. We could be feeling some defensiveness in 2026, like standing up in front of our personal wall, but we're doing a lot of healing. The challenge is like we are redefining ourselves spiritually. We're looking at things that maybe served us for a while because they were the traditional things that we stuck firm to, but those things are changing. They're like alchemizing into something different, and it can be challenging, Leo, because we're asking ourselves what else is possible. Could it be that everything I fucking believed up to this point is not true, or it's just not serving me? Like, how much time did I waste in doing this? And we could be trying to defend that position so firmly because we've put so much time and effort and commitment towards that old way of being. But we are healing. There's like renewal, regeneration happening here. There's a change occurring in you in 2026, Leo. And wishes are coming true. So 2026 opportunities and gifts. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. You know, you could have like felt some apathy towards your work. Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse can be your health, like your neighborhood, your home, your job, your time, your energy, your resources, and feeling disillusioned and just really over it. Like there's a sense of blah. But something, this gift that's coming in or opportunity, is to return to past things that you enjoyed, that lit you up, that brought a fire inside, that helped you realize what your passions were. Something in 2026 is igniting a flame inside of you, Leo. You could be thinking of doing a project in a new, inspired way. Something that you recall, it's kind of like looking back in the past and remembering that when you were a child, you wanted to be a veterinarian, or in deciding that, you know what, I'm going to go work with animals. I'm going to do something that I feel passionate about. It could be that you're like, I remember that guy that I dated in college. And you know what? He wasn't that bad of a guy. I didn't give him a good shot. I wonder what he's doing right now. These are just examples, okay? It's something that you return, that you look fondly upon in the past, and you remember that that ignited a flame of inspiration in you. And it helps awaken something inside of you so that you can, like, when we're doing something we love and we feel passionate about it, it's not work. I think you're being given a chance or a gift here in 2026 to be doing something that brings you a sense of purpose. All right, I have an advice card for you. Just a second. Fogged in, go slow, take time. Even if you can't see what's around the next corner, go forward slowly and gently. You're safe. When you take the time to go slowly, new perceptions emerge that you can't see if you're moving fast. Move away from the rapid pace of everyday life and step into the majesty of stillness. Resist the impulse to go ahead with your first instinct. Take time to tune in to your deeper intuition. Power is born in those times when you relax into the present moment. Sometimes in the mist, in the fog, it's just so thick that the traveler feels uncertain about everything. Where am I going? What am I meant to do? Why can't I see what's ahead? However, it's in those moments of unknowing that the deepest and most profound answers to life's big questions can emerge. The secret is to traverse slowly and carefully so as not to fall off the path. Be careful, proceed with caution in all things as you sense the best direction. Listen to the whisperings of your soul and trust your inner voice. Now, I want to pull some cards of what we're leaving behind in 2025. What is Leo leaving behind in 2025? I'm talking to a Leo that's felt stuck and stagnant. 2025 has just left you feeling blah, like you're trudging through cement and you just cannot plow your way out of it. This feeling of like this never-ending onslaught of bullshit. So the Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You've gotten that twice. What else? Queen of Cups. One more, please, for Leo. What are we leaving behind in 2025? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like Leo's in 2025. What we're leaving behind is this dream that we have to work hard and exhaust ourselves to have what it is that we want. Like, to do what makes us feel passionate and what feeds our spirit is selfish. Oh, you're never going to make money doing that. You're never going to be able to succeed. No, everybody wished they could do something like that. The idea that there's only enough pieces of success and prosperity pie for so many of us. We're leaving that shit in 2025. Leo, you can literally do, if you're pouring into your own cup and you're celebrating yourself and the things that make you feel alive inside, you're capable of doing anything. I know that sounds like bubble gums and rainbows and gumdrops and all that. But quite frankly, we're moving into 2026 inspired. We're ready to live this life. We're ready to brush off the naysayers, tell them to go, and we are ready to live an inspired life. We are tired of living for everybody else and what we're told we have to do. That's what I have for you. If you want to book a reading, check out my website. It's in my bio.